Hello everyone, this is Freya and welcome to a new episode of A Discovery of Nordic Witchcraft. How inappropriate and inaccurate the description of a god can be when you have not met this god yourself. Such was my view of Thor before I moved up here in the north of Norway and came face to face with him. He appeared on top of a rugged mountain, plunging deep into the water in Finnmark. He had antlers on his head and was holding two hammers. Any type of mystical encounter involves some level of climbing, so the setting of this encounter didn't really surprise me. But this could be enough at this point to have you run to the next video on the subject or stay to listen to my story. On Sami shaman drums, Thorgalles was depicted with a sledgehammer in one hand and a cross hammer in the other. To me, he appeared to make thunder and lightning with one hammer, the sledgehammer, and withdrew them where needed with the other hammer, the cross-shaped bitter, to prevent damage. He would literally herd lightning with the beating of his cross T-shaped hammer on his drum. This, to me, it appeared he would do to protect the reindeer herds in the vast plateaus where they roam. What is generally described as a cross hammer to me appeared more like crossed sticks, which might have been used indeed as drum beaters, commonly called short-handled T-shaped beaters. He would use these to beat his drum that would resound like thunder. Interestingly enough, the Sami people of my lands have used the X-crosses sticks when offering to their gods. Thorgalles sits high on the mountain tops, and by beating his drum, he creates thunders, pulsating in the rainbow colors of the northern lights.
Aiva
physics, thunders and storms, as you should as well. You crack, clap, bang, slam, crash, clash, burst, bust, bounce. You play the entire thunder's percussive repertoire until a full dialogue will happen and trust will be established, and they will loan their powers to him and to you. In order to connect with Thor and all the Norse and Sami gods, there is one simple concept you truly have to make yours. They don't obey the laws of physics, biology, chemistry, or any other laws. Really, they change into different species and genders at all time. Two are the hammers Thor holds in his hands. One is shown to many in the tangibility of thunderstorms and lightnings. The other one, his sacred staff, his T-shaped antler bearer, is difficult to spot, as it is between worlds but not entirely divorced from this world. You see, there are two forms of sacred geography. One is at the liminal boundaries of the physical worlds, and one is at the liminal spaces generated by works of sacred art. Historian Hilda Roderick Ellis Davidson provides an excellent summary of the uses of the hammer, which in my opinion confirms the duality of Thor hammer. The power of the thunder god, symbolized by his hammers, extended to all matters that had to do with the well-being of the community: birth, marriage, death, burial, weapons, feasting, traveling, land taking, and the making of oaths between men. So the mystical weapons of Thor were not only the symbol of the destructive power of the storms, but also a protection against the overall ill forces, a tool to create, an instrument of blessing and healing. A hammer can smash and destroy, but when handled with precision, it can also connect and create. Thor's hammers are symbols of all creation, of unity, colors that create the world we live in. Sea, mountains, snow, and rain all contribute to the creation of rainbows through their power. The hammer, which is their very own identity. In spirit, there is no such thing as diversity. When we employ our feet to walk the land, those feet will shake the roots of old that the blood of Nu keeps feeding generation after generation. But what about the hands then? With one hammer we create, with the other one we connect and bless.